What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another important video. Now listen, before I start this video off, I want y'all to understand something, right? This video is sponsored by Tamika Cross, okay? She's been teaching Montessori, okay, for over 15 years. And if you don't know what Montessori is, check this out. Let me give you the definition to it right now and show you just how important that is. Check this out. Okay, Montessori, a system of education for young children that seeks to develop natural interests in activities rather than use formal teaching methods. Now, formal teaching methods ain't nothing but the brainwashing methods they've been giving us for years, okay? This is why this is so important. Pay attention. Listen, man, this is very, very important when it comes to our kids, when it comes to the youth, okay? Now, Tamika Cross has written 2 books, right? One of them called Montessori, the $1 Million Philosophy, and the other one is called Summary of Montessori. Listen, this is very important. Please tap in because we don't know what they teaching our kids when they go to school. Some people don't even know what Montessori is. It comes from a woman named Maria Montessori, right? This is what placed kids in the atmosphere in the classroom to where they learn based on the activities and the things they engage with naturally. Not some classroom where everything is set up and you know, you got to do everything routine. See, this is a difference. And this is why I say you have to study psychology. And thanks to people like Tamika Cross, you're able to tap into this, okay? Please tap into this. This is very, very important. And like I say, all her information is going to be at the bottom of the description. Do more research on Montessori. You know what I'm saying? Learn what it is if you never heard of it. But I thank her and people like her for bringing this to the light, okay? Because one of the things she did speak about, she did say that these classrooms, they wasn't created to help our kids. These public schools, I speak about this all the time. So please tap in, man. Grab the book, learn about it if you got kids, if you got grandkids, whatever. This is something that we all need to be pushing, okay? And I thank you again, Tamika Cross, for bringing your information and putting all your energy forth and helping us all. You see what I'm saying? This is very, very important, and it's going to blow your mind once you learn what Montessori really is. And then you're going to ask yourself, why don't they implement this in the school system? I tell y'all why. They're not out to make the world a better place. Okay? But I'm going to let you be the judge of that. Hit all the information on the bottom. Tap in with her, man. Email her. Talk to her. Go get the book. Share this with your book clubs, man. We're trying to spread this information as far as we can, okay? I want people to understand, even if you have never heard of the word Montessori, right? You have to understand, how do you control millions of people? You first control their education. In school, you never ask how you feel about this, what you think about that. Everything is always told to you. These are curriculums, right? That has been put in place to further control you in life. I keep trying to tell you, you never thought about how a person can go to work for somebody for 8 hours a day. Some they don't like at all, don't even like the people around, but won't do it for themselves. I keep telling you, you can't look at what people do, you gotta look at why. Why do they do that? Why are people so afraid of taking a chance? And when you control a person's education, you control what they think. You control what they believe in and what they don't believe in. You see how that works? And I'm trying to explain to y'all, like, at the end of the day, we must tap into stuff like this. You dig what I'm saying? Why you think people vote every year knowing nothing's gonna help? People will lie to themselves. People will lie to you because they don't control what they think, because it's been taught to. It's been told to them to obey. Green light go, red light stop. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we must understand that I'm gonna put it like this. I knew, talking about the stuff I talk about, I'm gonna get backlash. I know people ain't gonna like the stuff I might say. I put up a post the other day when I was talking about Haitian women, right? They feed their man first. They you know, first in the house, and they, you know, do certain things when they're cultural driven. That's facts. I spoke about this. Women in other countries that had that culture, that still got that culture attached to them, they know how to treat their man. This is no disrespect to no woman or nobody, but facts is facts. If you don't come from that cultural background, you don't do those things. So this is not no you right or you wrong. It's just basically saying when I was growing up in a Haitian household, women fed me. I couldn't eat on my own. They fed me. When I go take a bath, they bathed me. Okay? Pick your feet up and bathe on the bottom of your feet. See, a lot of this stuff women be hearing and be like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, because we're in a society where people control what we think. And I'm going to keep saying, I know y'all might say, damn, he done talked about this before and before. I want you to understand, when you're in a society where other people control what's going on around you, you're following suit. If you're saying, I ain't doing that for my man, I ain't doing it, and vice versa with men, because they got men too. It's certain shit that men should do for their woman they don't do because they've been Americanized. You'll always hear Haitian people say that. My dad used to say, oh, I don't want my sister to come over here from Haiti, because as soon as they drink that American water, they're going to be Americanized. I didn't understand what he meant. Now I do. And I'm not saying bash me, but think about what I'm saying. Where's the culture when it comes to women and men in America? I'm going to use America for example, because America, like I told y'all, is the most individualistic country in the world, meaning they want everything to do for yourself. They want you to do for yourself. No collectivism like every other country. They ain't going to say every, but most of the other countries, they move together. Ubuntu, okay? That's what they mean. The Zulu, that's a Zulu word, African word, Ubuntu. That means I am because we are. Okay, now listen. Think about this. In this society, we do have women or the feminists that was said to be, they want to be treated as equal as a man. But what I'm saying is this. If man know his role and woman know his role, y'all go good together. Neither one of us ain't shit without each other. I can't get mad at you. You can't get mad at me. We have to work together. We can't be Europeanized. Or whatever, or we can't have these European ways of living. We need to get back to our culture. And this comes from an educational background. It starts in the home. We got to realize that we as people have an issue. We have a problem. Let's state that first. What that problem is. People want to live in this world and be married and be this and be that. But what I'm trying to explain to you is if your environment doesn't cater to that, how in the hell is it going to happen? It's like trying to learn how to play golf when you living in water. How is it going to happen? What I mean by that is, these people push more negative narratives than positive narratives. Black people got the most divorce rate of all races. Not just that, man, from finances, divorce. We don't get credit for the shit we do. But I'm just saying, how is it that a group of people, phenomenon people, right? It's called that. Phenomenal people be that far at the bottom of the be that bottom at the totem pole. So what that tell you? Regardless of what you think and what I think, we have an issue. Let's identify that first. We need to get back to cultural ways. Women need to be women. Men need to be men. And together, we need to set our environment up to thrive. I'm telling you, it's the environment. How the hell you gonna love your woman? And when I say this, don't take it like, just think what I'm saying. Everything around you is booty, 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 titty, 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 booty, 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 titty, titty, titty. Everybody capping. Everybody capping. When it comes to the men, same thing. Holding up their money. Bro, we need an environment that's going to show a woman, a man, a family together. We mimic what we see. Like, come on, bro. We not that crazy. But we don't control nothing around us. If you wake up every day and all you see when it comes to a woman or a man is the negative shit that you see now, bro, what you expect to happen? Just like with the rap music. You expect for these dudes to be talking about killing, and go to the club. What the hell you think they gonna do, especially when you mix that up with drugs and you mix that up with alcohol? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just pointing out the obvious, bro. Comes from the education, man. We need to get in the, like, okay, let's say we changed our environment, right, for relationship's sake. Let's say if it's 10, it's 20, let's say 20 of us. 20 of us go on a cruise. The environment just changed. If 19 of them men pulling out this chair for their woman, feeding their woman. No, let me switch. I'm sorry. If 19 women feeding their man, okay, when they eat. All 19 women, everybody can see everybody feeding their man. Bum. When the women sit down, the men pulling out the chairs. When we greet our women, we kiss them on the hand and we kiss them on their forehead. Look them dead in the eye. Cultural things that give high praise. What you think the 20th couple gonna start doing? You think he gonna sit and see everybody feed, every woman feeding their man and she ain't gonna feed hers? That what you think? You think he gonna see all these men pulling out the chair for their woman? You don't think he gonna pull out the chair for his woman? I did a video on this where everybody was in on this but this one woman. She was sitting in the doctor's office, and every time this little thing said beep, everybody would stand up and then they'll sit down. You know how many tries it took for her to start doing it? 3. This is why everything be in 3s. The universal numbers are 3, 6, and 9. But that's on some gematria shit. We'll get into that later. 3, 6, 9. 3 tries. 3 is a charm. 3 strikes you out. Where you think all these 3s come from? Listen. The lady seen them do that the first time. She looking crazy. Like, what the hell going on? Then some more people walked in. That shit beep. They all sat up. Even the new people that walked in. See, all this is psychology. First, the people that was already there was standing up and sitting down. Then new people walked in as if they knew the routine, which she thought. When the things beep, they stood up and sat down. She looking like, what the hell, the 3rd time? Guess what? She was doing the same thing. This is why I told y'all this is called herding also. When you're a part of the herd. They know how to take advantage of herding. Okay? When you follow the herd, that means you give up what you believe in, what you think is real and fake. You know, what you like and don't like. You know what I'm saying? This is why I love ambitious people that don't care what other people think. They there to change the narrative. Not just talk about it, but they actually change it. They different. They are going to be misunderstood. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is this. When you coming from a educational standpoint, right? You have to know these things. You can't just be thrown on the plantation and everything you see people do, you just follow suit. I told you, man, you are creatures of habit. We adapt. You can put somebody anywhere, they'll find a way to survive. Just like in jail. It's shit people do in jail that's amazing. You'll never think they can do it. That's why they say jail just like the streets. They know how to make buck. They know how to, which is alcohol. They smoking. It's the same. The environment changes. Resources changes, which makes you more smarter. See, this the harmony in that. You strip a person of all these things, he'll find a way. This is harmony. This is something that we can't escape. Meaning, when you lose, you gain. When you gain, you lose. It's the same thing. But you have to understand that they do. That's why they keep us moving like on a damn Ferris wheel, hamster wheel every day. Because if we stop, we'll figure it out. Nope, make them pay bills every 30 days. Your whole life, you running and gunning. Running and gunning. So my thing is this. It ain't what people do. It's why. And a lot of this stuff stems from when we start pre-K, kindergarten, and we go up the ladder. All it is in indoctrination. And I just want to chime on that with what Tamika Cross is doing and with Montessori. And I think people need to look into that when it comes to their kids and their loved ones. You know, you get what I'm saying? Because had I known, but I ain't gonna lie, I was always a why person. I'm just always been that. See, weird ain't bad. I always, weird, man. That nigga weird. No, I love weird. I love hanging around weird people. Weird people don't go for what's the norm. They ain't like the sheeple. You get what I'm saying? They different. And when you in the world, and this is for those who are in the world of sheeple, whether it's your family, immediate family, friends, whatever. When you look at to be different, that's an indication that you are. But you're different in a good way. You got people that go for whatever they read and whatever they see. And you got people like, some don't make no sense. That's why God gave you common sense, man. It's just stuff ain't so common to a lot of people. So my thing is this, man. We have to change the environment, which therefore give us different resources and different choices, right? Because like I say, to have a thriving relationship, you need an environment that caters to that. It's almost like saying you can't be a husband and you'll stay at and you work from home, but your roommate is a a guy that have multiple women over. They walking through the house and half naked, shaking their ass, and your wife going to work. One day you might just want to go in that room and see what this party is all about. Or you might say, damn, my wife always arguing and nagging, knowing in the back of your head, man, you could just go in that back room any day and do what you want to do. See, that's an option. Okay? It's just like child support or something. If that option wasn't there to be exercised, then you got to come up with another way to do it. See, these people know this shit. They give us options in front of us so we self-destruct. You could be on child support 20 years, no one wins but the system. It attacks the guy's driver's license. And I'm not saying deadbeat dads. Listen, man, a man gonna take care of his child. He may not do it the way you want him to do it. A man gonna take care of his child. And a man that's not, he just ain't. That's it. That's just it. But what I'm saying is this. The man loses because they take his license. He go on the credit bureau. Now it's on his credit. Everything just more weight held it down for him. While these people still continue to thrive, gain more, get more, and all that stuff. The mother loses. The child grows up with envy for men or for fathers, depending on how that go. I don't know. But it ain't good no way around. And all I'm saying is the options in front of us, it governs the things we do and don't do. So what if we switched our environment? You have to create an environment that caters to the things you want done. If you want to eat better, don't buy sugary drinks or don't, you feel me? Come on, man, this is common sense. But you have to set your environment up for that. But when you're in an environment like this, like the world, where, we as men, I'm a man, like I tell you, you can't tell me nothing about a man because I am a man. You can only learn from me as a woman and vice versa. And when a woman's speaking, I know I can only listen. But as a man, I'm telling you, man, men see women as what they see online. And that's why women might think every man want to got with a woman with a big booty and titties and this and that. But listen, what I'm saying is this. That's the environment we in. That's check the temperature. That's just what it is. Now, how we switch that and say everything, that's why I say don't follow that type of stuff online if that's not what you into. Don't follow it. Don't have all these people all come across your timeline doing stupid stuff you ain't gonna help you, ain't gonna bring no value to your life. Don't follow them. But I'm saying the average woman that we either see or social media put in front of us through the algorithm, that's another thing. See what I'm saying? They'll force that shit down our throat. Because as soon as you turn on, you'll see this, you see like, damn, I ain't following these people. But that's the algorithm. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, it paints the perception of that's how a woman is, this is what a woman wants. And then a woman might say, well, I don't want no man that's intimidated. It's like, well, why is he intimidated? Maybe it's because of all these gorgeous women he's seeing. Or maybe you have to understand that's how the mind works. Think about it. Just think for 1 second. Why do women be intimidated? Why do men be intimidated? The environment we in, man, I'm telling you, it screws up the way we see the world because they paint the picture of the world for us. Okay? Think about what I'm saying. And that's just what it is. So right now, today, yeah, the climate don't cause for a successful relationship. It's even harder now to have a relationship. Why? Because everything's so accessible. You know, even with kids access shit today we dreamed of. Them kids can live. You better check your children's phone too. All that privacy shit. Listen, check your children's phone call. Them children go online and go to stuff that we couldn't go on. HBO was the only thing we might see a little nipple here and there. But I'm just being real with y'all. So y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm on y'all side, man. I ain't here to try to make y'all, I don't debate with nobody back and forth, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing it to the universe with, you know. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all go check out Tamika Cross's book, man. Definitely look up the topic if you never heard of it, Montessori. And also and just have an understanding of the things that's going on in the classrooms today. And it's gonna get worse. Yes. And I just salute her and all the other teachers and, you know, people that's in the educational field that come forward with this type of information. Because in their soul, they just know it ain't right. And she said it. She said it. The school systems today aren't there to teach our kids. It's not. And we all know that. So with that being said, man, you know, I love y'all. If y'all made it this far to the video, Double salute, you hear me? Double salute. And like I say, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'm gonna let y'all later.